Hello to all the Aquarius tuning in today for their X reading for the month of March 2020. How are you all? Let me know. How was February for you? Comment below. I'd love to hear about it. I do read all your comments and I do respond to all of them. So I really like to connect with my viewers through the comment section. So leave a comment. Tell me, how was your February? If you celebrated Valentine's Day, I hope you had an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope you were spoiled rotten. Aquarius, look, I really want to thank you, well, those of you that have subscribed, that have liked, that have shared, and of course have commented. And then I just want to thank absolutely everyone for the views. If you're new to Soul Embers, my name is Andrea. I hope you stay for the journey. Guys, anything and everything you need to know about how I go about doing my readings, how these energies can be applied, flipped, switched, reversed, turned upside down, what we mean when we say timing is fluid, and how timing can apply to these readings, what to do if the message does not resonate, the disclaimer which has very important information about the content of the channel, and my contact details. If you guys want a personal reading, I'd absolutely love to do one for you. All of that's in the description box below, so feel free to check it out. All right, Aquarius, very interesting energy today as I was shuffling and meditating on your cards and I was trying to channel your energy. There were cards flying everywhere. I couldn't wrap my fingers around them. They were sliding through my fingers and I was feeling quite frustrated. The energy I was pulling in was of frustration. It's almost like I just kept on saying, okay, let's get this together, Aquarius. What's going on? Let's focus this energy. Let's get these thoughts. Let's pull all these thoughts that are scattered up in the ether and let's bring them. Let's bring them down. Let's bring them together and start to work through this, because your the Aquarians I'm connecting with for this reading are definitely feeling a little bit all over the place, can't quite grasp thoughts for long enough. They enter your thoughts and then they quickly escape and you can't work through them. I'm feeling that when it comes to your ex, guys, this says something has definitely happened that has left you feeling quite hurt. Okay, obviously these energies, these readings when we're dealing with exes are quite challenging energies, and so the messages aren't always going to be positive. We're dealing with the ex, right? Something has obviously happened and we've been left disappointed in one way or another, let's face it. Okay, and this is the kind of energy that you're in at the moment. Whatever's happened has left you heartbroken. I was seeing as I was meditating on the energy, I was seeing snapshots of Polaroids just flashing through my vision. Polaroids, a lot of laughing, a lot of intimate moments, a lot of just very, very united and bonded type of energy. I'm getting a very nostalgic type of energy. And then the scene quickly changed and I was just seeing someone sitting on the end of their bed trying to get up and get ready to go to work, mustering up all the courage to put on a brave face and just get on with the day and kind of push their feelings to the side. But most importantly than feelings, guys, it's actually trying to think clearly, focus and get your job done without being distracted by what's going on in your emotional world. A bit of an upheaval. I'm seeing a tornado. That's what it feels like, a tornado inside your head. Whoever you're connecting with, I got a few things, Aquarius. They may have beautiful eyes. The kind of eyes that when they look at you, they really look into your soul. They look beyond what they see in front of them. They really have this piercing look about them. You know, you feel quite vulnerable and exposed when around them. Others of you, or maybe the same, the lips have something to do with that. Beautiful lips, or you love their lips, or something that they do with their lips. I don't know. But lips was another one, as well as neck tattoos. Very specific. I don't usually focus on these specifics, but they were just coming in so clearly. It's almost like this person can also read your thoughts. It's like they look into your soul and they can really read your thoughts. And there's this sense of feeling really, really unbalanced when you're around them, because you feel that they can sense your energy and you're left exposed. That's the type of feeling I'm getting. Now, if this sounds more like them than it does you, switch the energy and place it however it fits, if the message resonates, right? So let's jump into it, Aquarius, and see how this message I've been channeling ties into the reading, if it does, right? So let's see. Who am I connecting with today for the month of March? Matters relating to their ex, Aquarius. What are my Aquarians feeling? How are they feeling? What's their energy towards their ex? What brings you here, guys? What is it that you want to know? What clarity, what guidance, what support do you need? What is it that you want to know? What is it? Who am I connecting with today? Who am I connecting with today? What is it that my Aquarius need to know? What brings them here? What energy do we need to release and let go of? You know, that card just flipped out before, so, you know, to me, the message for you guys has been, since channeling, very, very specific. And off goes that card, and it flew off the table. Excuse me just one moment while I grab it. Okay, guys, so I'm feeling that for some time now, when it comes to this ex-person, it's almost like they have come into your life, and they may have been the type of person that had a very busy life, that had was juggling a lot of things, or this could potentially be you. And so I feel that they relied heavily on you without even realizing, to get them through their day-to-day stuff. You were the one that kind of took the edge off everything for them. And it could have been from the big things to even down to the smallest thing. For example, let's say this person works long hours. When they would come home, if you lived together, or when they would come over, you would make sure that, you know, you did little things that really, really kind of added a special touch to their day. And I'm not just talking about cooking them a nice meal, maybe. I'm talking about pouring them a glass of wine, getting them a drink, asking them to sit down, and just, you know, if they felt like it, just let it all out, kind of like purge the day. Give them a foot massage or give them a neck massage. Put on a funny movie if they were feeling a little bit down. If they came over and, you know, or, you know, if they came home and they were really, really distracted by some kind of project that needed to be delivered that they were running late on, you would work with them on this while feeding them at the same time. You know, or you would give them the space to do the work that they needed, but make them something to eat. Or, I don't know why food is so important here. If the message resonates, you'll know. You know, or make them a little platter with their favorite nibblies, let's say, or their favorite sweets. This is the kind of thing that you really invested in their well-being. You invested in their physical, emotional, their health, just an overall well-being, so that they can continue pursuing their personal goals and continue having the strength to live the day through the day by day successfully. You were an integral part of that. But there was just no reciprocation. It was like you were getting the short end of the stick. You would put in so much, so willingly, but you were not receiving any type of reciprocation in a way that filled your heart. You know, their time was always spent with you, full of other things that were running through their head. You felt that you never 100% had their attention. It got to the point, guys, where you just couldn't carry this anymore. You know, you were giving to something, hoping for it to evolve into, you know, something a little bit more committed, more stable, potentially something a little bit more with you being a priority, more time with you, quality time, not so much quantity, spoiling you, surprising you. I'm getting a surprise would have been amazing. Like, you would absolutely be so happy when they would send you flowers on a rare occasion, or they would, you know, surprise you with, get dressed, we're going out, I'm taking you somewhere fancy. But it always felt like it was on a clock, and it was on their clock. And you had to work with their timing. And you got sick of that, because you found that in order for you to be a part of their life and work through their clock, you had to neglect your very own clock. Because otherwise there was the potential, and you felt that without you investing in the way you did, the relationship, situationship would kind of go backwards. It would not elevate. It would not grow. And you knew this. It got to the point where you just stopped giving. So this is what I'm feeling as far as you guys are concerned. Now, the person you're connecting with, your ex, you know, guys, I have to tell you, this person is definitely the boss man, okay? So I feel that very strongly. Very powerful presence. Very, that I just keep on getting piercing eyes. They don't need to talk. Their presence alone, their energy, and the way they would look at someone was enough to get the message across. This is how well established and how confident they were within themselves. They are not the type, I feel, that are overly emotional. Your person is the type that has invested a lot of time previously into relationships and has been left hurt, that has really learned from those lessons and is too damn afraid to allow anyone else to compromise the growth of their, you know, legacy, basically, their career, to compromise their dreams. I feel that they were potentially in a long-term relationship where they invested a lot of emotion, invested a lot of money, their career suffered, their mental space suffered, and they were left feeling very broken. And as a result, they truly hardened the F up. They put their goals in place. They promised themselves that they would never ever go through that again. And moving forward now, they deal with everything from a very logical point of view. When someone comes into their life, they look at them and they think, how can they be of an asset to me? How can they help me get closer to my goal? Can this person be of value to me within my world? And how can I utilize that to further expand what I have already built? So for them, it's a matter of the future, building a future together, and building a home together, or leveling up and taking things to the next level is very much a matter of risk minimization, risk management, and weighing up what the risks are to their well-being. They absolutely love what you bring to them. They absolutely love it. But I have to tell you, Aquarius, if you think that they're going to give up what they have worked so hard to establish, I'm telling you, I don't see that happening. They're too scared of losing. They're too scared of lapsing. It's not that they don't feel for you. It's that they don't allow themselves to get too emotionally involved out of fear of being distracted. They want to offer you stability, and they're going to do it, and they're going to do it on their own time. So this is truly a matter of whether you can understand their perspective. If they're working towards your common goals at a pace that you feel comfortable with, and if you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. But there is this need to understand that this is the pace that they're going to work at. And if it doesn't suit you, you're always going to feel that you're at a lack and that you're not receiving because you're not getting what it is that you need within the time frame that you need it. It's just about aligning, right? So these are kind of energies that are very compatible in building a future together, but it's all about understanding that there is aspects of yourself that you will need to compromise if you want this to advance. That's the message I'm getting. They want to build a stable future with you guys. They really, really do. I feel that. But they're going to go very slowly, and they're going to give just enough to keep you around because they want you around, Aquarius. They absolutely love that you nurture them like you do. The nurturing and the emotion that you bring to them is exactly what they're not able to bring to you. It's exactly what they're not able to bring to themselves. It's exactly what they have been lacking for so long, and they've blocked off for so long. And their poor heart, I'm sorry if you guys are feeling resentful towards them, but the energy I'm picking up from them, their poor heart is literally like a barren land. It is dying for some water. It is dying to be nurtured. You know, if you can get in that space, you will find that this person on the inside is like a little baby, that all it needs is your hugs, your love, your support, your unconditional support, you know, that recognition, unconditional acknowledgement. Did you see me do that? Did you see what I accomplished? Well done. You did so well. I'm so proud of you. Really, really feeling that this person needs to be loved, but is not willing to sacrifice their emotions as of yet. There's a lot to work through here. And so obviously there's been this distance between you. You may feel that you've pulled back, and as a result, they've just done nothing about it. It's left you feeling so unbelievably disappointed, guys. So unbelievably disappointed that, you know, you give so much, and the minute you let go of the whole thing, it's almost like it's falling apart, and it's left you remembering all those good times. It's left you feeling the nostalgia as I was channeling. It's left your thoughts feeling scattered. You don't know which way to go. You don't know if you want to further invest. I feel that this person really hasn't done anything truly bad to you. They're just really controlling of their energy, and they're just not aligning with you at the moment. Even if you do have common goals, even if the time that you spend with them is valuable time and really, really fulfilling, it's just not enough of the emotion that you want to feel. And so you're thinking, you know, do I go at this alone? I mean, you have everything you need. You have absolutely everything you need. You're absolutely amazing, Aquarius. At the moment, you're absolutely smashing it. You're looking fantastic. You got all your ducks in a row. You're doing well financially. You're really, really building your own little empire, taking care of yourself, taking care of your health. This person sees that. Your ex sees how beautiful you are. They see what an asset you are. They know you're ready to settle down, but they know that you're okay if you don't. They realize that you're with them because you want to be with them. You don't need them, which is why they're with you, by the way, because I feel that they've been burnt in the past and they've been financially ripped off, and they can see that you actually don't need them for their finances. You don't need them to take care of you. You can do that pretty damn well. And you bring so much love to them that they see you as a huge asset to their life. Huge. Aquarius, you look great. You're doing so well. And the message I'm getting from Spirit is keep doing what you're doing. Keep your vibration where it's at. Don't sway from that vibration. So what you may be challenged by at the moment is really thinking about whether you are going to make the commitment to yourself to see this through, or whether This is just not working at the pace that you want it to, and this person may be emotionally unavailable at a time where you're ready to settle down. So let's pull out a card on what energy, what message we have for you as far as what energy you need to surrender. And I hadn't even finished, so I'm gonna leave this. I feel like I need to leave it, and I'll pull out one more for you guys. Okay, the cards just want to come out. Surrender stubbornness and surrender silence. So the energy to surrender in order to gain some clarity as to, for the month of March, as to how to work through this confusion and challenging energy that you're facing as to whether or not you're going to continue to invest, and know that it's going to take a lot of yourself and sacrifice a lot of what you want for a common goal, and if it's worth it, or if you want to just absolutely drop the weight that is coming with this union and completely move on. Because I feel that you guys will definitely come back together if you're separated now, and it's going to be that conversation of make it or break it, right? So the message I'm getting is surrender stubbornness. If you're testing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, wow. So this is the first card that I wasn't sure if I should take, and I'm so damn glad I did, because I've got to tell you, it ties in perfectly. Surrender stubbornness. The message I'm getting here is that you've decided to take that step back and take a rigid stance as to how much you're investing to see whether or not this person's going to reciprocate or going to at least meet you halfway. And the message is become more yielding. At this point, it will help you communicate in a way that you can gain the clarity that you need to make the decision that's in your best interest. Stay firm by your beliefs and values. Yes, I'm not saying give up your values. I'm not saying that you're not in your in the right space when you're taking a firm stance on those. But if you're coming from a space of stubbornness right now and don't want to reach out, it's only going to cause further confusion, because this conversation is needing to take place so that you can make that decision. And you, Aquarius, have exactly what it takes to work through that space. The next one I'm getting is surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So that's the next one that I got. Place that however it fits for your situation, if it resonates. What I'm getting and how it ties in is that I feel that this is the energy that is required to be surrendered to after this conversation takes place, and after you surrender your rigid stance of non-communication. I feel that you're going to get some sort of clarity as to which way this is going to go. I feel that you're in control of this, Aquarius, and you need to take that time to really contemplate and meditate on what you truly feel, and see which aspects of yourself you need to work on, which behaviors you need to work on, so that whichever way you go, if you're going to continue committing to this relationship and work through it, surrender those behaviors that are causing you distress, that you're not getting what you want. Like, make the decision and be okay with what you have right now, not what you want to have in a month. Be in the moment with your person or your ex-person if you decide to go the other way. If you decide to go the other way, look at which areas of yourself need to be, I guess, healed and replenished before you jump into the next cycle, or before you bury yourself in work, or before you distract yourself. It is essential so you don't carry whatever energy this has brought you into the next relationship. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, this reading was so unbelievably, it was clear. It was very, very clear. The messages were coming through very accurately. There was no confusion. I just felt it flow. And this is what I'm feeling. You're resisting, but that you're capable of creating. Have a wonderful month. Feel free to comment below if the message resonates. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you for your April X readings. Bye, Aquarius.